Okay, today I want to show you the template that I came up with for our um, WIGs for our class so we can continue to incorporate the leader in me and make sure that we're allowing our students to use the habits and kind of pushing them towards using the habits. So what you see right now is the start slide that I have created. You can find these slides in the resource hub. I just ask that you make a copy of it since this is the one that my students are on. And so we'll look at the next slide. I just kind of put in here, remember we're focusing on habit 2, beginning with the end in mind. I tried to make it fun with some little animals and I don't know, I think it's cute. So I just wrote in here, and I'll let you guys read that because you are adults. But I just wanted to remind my students that a WIG needs to be a SMART goal. So it needs to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Just to remind them kind of how to write a goal rather than just, I want to eat healthy. Okay, yeah, if you want to eat healthy, how can you do that? How many times a week are you going to eat healthy? What are you going to do to, like, how long do you want it to take before you continue and make eating healthy a habit? So that just kind of reminding them that's what a SMART goal is. Then when they go to this slide, they can click on their number. So say they were number 13. I've linked in here exactly what slide it's going to take them to. So then they would just go there and it takes them all the way to slide 17 and they can type in their name and their WIG right here and some steps that they could do to accomplish their goal, and then they have the opportunity to track it down here. So over here all they have to do is just drag it over. When they've, like, say on day 1 they didn't accomplish their goal, so they wouldn't drag one, but on day 2 they did, they could drag it over to day 2 and then they just would leave it there. So then let me show you my goal. So here's mine. So this is the example slide. After they see their number, they can go to my example slide that has my WIG for during distance learning, what I want to do. So my WIG, and it can be anything. I told them last night on our Zoom that it could be simple as I want to read at least 20 minutes for 5 days a week, or I want to spend 30 minutes with my sister for 5 of the 7 days of the week. So it can be really anything. I just wanted them to make sure that they were putting this part right here, like making sure that they had a time and how often they wanted to do it. So mine is I will work out at least 4 of the 7 days in a week. And my teammates have access to this so that they can keep me accountable and see, okay, week 1, Rach, I haven't done anything this week, so I need to get on that. And I am planning on working out today, so I can put one of my little emojis over there. So then I put what I will do to accomplish my goal. I will designate days to work out, and we'll have a plan for each one. I'll use the TRX straps my mom gave me. I will walk around the neighborhood. So these are just some ideas of what I could do to work out at least 4 of the 7 days of the week. And then they can watch me track my goal. My kids can keep me accountable, and I can keep my kids accountable. But I made it so easy where all they have to do is just drag and drop. That's all they got to do, because these have been duplicated and then rearranged so that they're all on top of each other. So that is kind of how I am using WIGs and the leader in me this week for distance learning, because I know it's a little bit hard, and this is kind of something that I would want to do in class anyways so that they can see, okay, if I want to say I want to work out at least 4 of the 7 days in a week, I need to keep that, especially if I'm going to be tracking it. So this would be something that we would do anyways, and then we'd end up putting it in their leadership notebooks. And I've thought about the idea of, keeping it and somehow maybe printing it out or copying it over for them to put in their leadership notebook that they have at school when we are able to get back and get that to them. So if you have any questions about this or how it works or need help setting your own, please let me know. I love helping anything. And I love doing this Leader in Me stuff. It's so much fun. Like, here you go. You can see one of my students is already working on it. And he just put play with my sister. And so I made a comment over here and said, hey, awesome wig, make sure that your goal has a way to measure it within the goal. That way he could say, I'm going to play with my sister for 30 minutes a day or for 20 minutes a day. Because then down here, what he's going to do to accomplish it, he said, play with her for 30 minutes. So he could have put that up here, and down here he could list some things that he could do with his sister. So I just told him, hey, check out my goal for an example. I thought I had one other student working on theirs. Well, no. Oh well. So that is my W.I.Gs template. Seriously, if you need any help, please let me know.